What's going on, y'all? I'm just chilling like a villain. It's your boy, Afro Sniper X, back in the Heezy for Sheezy with another awesome bonus episode. Big shout out to my good friend, Deeairgunner. Today's footage was all brought to us by him, guys. He went out of his way to go get some footage of Airguns of Arizona. What? So make sure you guys go subscribe to his channel. Link is in the description. Please and thank you. Man, this is going to be awesome, guys. We're going to get a tour of the store. We're going to check out some of their air guns. And not just that, guys. We're going to get some interviews with some of the top dogs at Airguns of Arizona. So let's get right into this. Big shout out to Deeairgunner, guys. Go subscribe. Woo! Let's check it out, y'all.
Well, people, look where I'm at. It's hot out here, and look at where we at. Good Lord. Let me show y'all where we at. Look at where I have arrived to. Yeah, buddy. I am home. Let me see if they can give me a shirt. I know Airgun, Utah Airguns. Let me see if they're going to give me a shirt when I get in here, though. This is where it all happens at. Well. I finally made it here.
Yeah? Kind of a trek?
Yeah. I got my peoples on here. I made it here, and your face look familiar from YouTube.
Possibly. My name is Jacob.
This is Jacob. Yep, we got Jacob right here.
How's it going?
And there's another guy from YouTube that usually do a couple videos on tuning.
Probably Jared or Chris.
Jared, yeah. I talked to Jared a couple times. Yeah, I made it here, man, from Chicago, man. Y'all probably talked to me a couple times on the phone. Derek.
Down.
Yeah, Derek.
Right on,
Tell him Derek here. Yeah, you're probably like, who?
Well, what's up, dude? You got a gun that you need to
No, what we're gonna do is this, man. With this Wildcat, they don't too much need repaired, but y'all said y'all don't. Let me tune off. I'm gonna hit y'all out, let y'all know what's going on up here in a minute. After talking with Jacob, right?
Yeah.
From State Farm.
No,
not that Jacob.
No khakis, blue jeans.
So yeah, I'm gonna tune off from y'all. But yeah, I made it here from Chicago. I'm up here at Airguns, Arizona, and my next stop is probably gonna be Utah Airguns. So y'all stay tuned, and we're gonna get it in.
Right on.
All right.
What's that?
This is this is the web thing. I'm a web man.
You're a what?
A web guy.
Oh, you are?
You don't recognize me?
No. Look, I own the company, right?
Yeah.
So my head is in the books and in the you know
So
what
you
I
don't
mean?
do the yeah. Well, just so you know, I'm Derek.
Derek, I'm Robert Buchanan.
Robert Buchanan. We got Robert Buchanan here. All right, so when I first started out doing air guns, my first gun I bought from you all.
Well, we thank you for that. That's very kind.
My first gun, and I've been into it ever since. Now I went other places, as you can see the back.
Sure.
But I always come back here.
So you live in Chicago?
I live in Chicago. Yep.
What's that like these days?
It's horrible. I mean,
why do you still live there?
Oh, that's another reason I'm here. I'm here scouting out the area. Me and my wife. Thank you. See, they keep giving me stuff. I didn't ask for it. But I'm here scouting out there because me and my wife, the family wants to move here. We want to move here to either the Phoenix area,
right,
or the Chandler. This is
so the East Valley is where we're at here. It's actually quite nice.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, it's much more family oriented.
Okay.
It's a little bit quieter.
Okay.
It's a little bit cooler too.
Yeah.
I mean, the East Valley is a little bit cooler than the Phoenix area. Not by much, but a little bit.
Okay.
The school systems are better.
Okay.
Whenever you go out on the west side, you get into the Phoenix version of Chicago.
Okay.
If you go to the west side.
No.
You know what I mean?
I don't want that. No, I'm tired of that. I can stay where I'm at for that. Yeah.
You can stay where you're at.
Yeah. So yeah, that's true. We're looking for something like that. Contrary to how I look, I just made my birthday was just.
What do
on
you
the
mean?
29th.
How you look? What's that?
I'm not 30. I just made 48.
No
49.
way, dude.
49, yeah.
That is contrary to
you
how
know?
you look like. I would have said he's what, 28?
No,
we're
man.
probably early 30s.
I'm knocking on 50's door. I'm knocking on the 50.
Really?
So, yeah,
I'm impressed.
Yeah. Thanks, man. Thanks.
That's the one thing about black guys. They hold
Yeah.
things really well.
You know what? And it's about taking care of yourself. I eat right. I work out because I'm still in the service. So
You in the military?
Yeah, I'm in the
What
military.
branch?
Army.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Good for you.
Yep, I've been doing that since '91. So I eat
Man, you're a
well.
lifer.
Yeah,
At this
I'm
point.
retired. I love it, man. I love it. I love my two sons in the military. The strange thing was I met my son in Afghanistan. So we were both deployed in Afghanistan at the same
kidding.
time. Yeah. So my sergeant let me go see him. I didn't
The
think.
good Lord's been good to you. Then.
Yep, he has, and I ain't got no complaints too much. I ain't got, other than the area I live at, but I'm working on it. I'm working on
I've
it.
got. I don't have family, but I've got close, soon-to-be family that live in Minneapolis area, and it's the same
Yeah, it's
thing.
the
I mean,
same
it's a mess.
It is. Given down, you got certain areas that have the good spots, but when they come far in between, it's time to go. And then the politics there, and the not only just the crime, but the politics and the taxation is horrible. It's horrible. It's a huge exodus of people leaving Illinois.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. That's a
Yes,
little
sir.
bit. It's a little bit more. How do I want to phrase it?
So go ahead.
It maybe it's a little bit personal, but I'd really like to understand why it is the people that live in those areas that are, and the areas are just horrible, right? With crime and with the superstructure, the infrastructure is decaying, and why do they keep voting for the same people that have got them in the mess? They're in a mess.
Hey.
And they keep voting the people that create the mess. They keep putting them back.
Hope and belief.
They
They
believe
hope
that,
and believe
but
that
this definition of insanity is
that
doing the
is
same thing over and over
and you're
again.
getting the same results.
Yeah.
So yeah, and there's another town I used to live in.
But I'm trying to understand the thought process of how things are and why, and it seems to me to be borderline insanity.
I'm gonna tell you this too. A lot of people in those communities, they don't understand politics. They don't understand how it works. So it's hard to really get them to understand, like, hey, you don't necessarily have to vote Republican or whatever. You don't necessarily have to do that.
You don't have to vote party line necessarily.
Right, not necessarily. Right.
Of course.
But they need to go with whoever's going to affect the change that they're looking for.
It's a little bit of the problem that they believe the lies. I mean, the guy that's telling you, listen, your life's going to be a shithole for a while because we're going to do this, this, and this. It's going to be hard, but at the end of the day, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, we're going to get this mess cleaned up.
Yeah.
As opposed to the guy that's saying, listen, we're going to fix this, we're going to give you that, we're going to give you this, your life's going to be better today. Don't ever believe the guy telling you the easy road.
Right. Because,
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. You don't do that. See, because anybody know that when a problem is hard to fix, it's not going to be easy. You're going to have to bite the bullet for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's not
and then it gets
fun.
better.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not.
And that goes for everyone. I mean, it's not fun
It's not.
to put yourself in pain or your family in pain, or not necessarily not physical pain, but just suffer a little bit, right?
Right.
If you want to buy a $3,000 air rifle, you got to suffer and save the money to do so, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now whenever you do suffer and save the money, you got what you want and you're happy.
That's right.
But it took, you weren't able to buy maybe a lot of out to dinners, or you weren't able to buy maybe the rims that you want for your cars.
That's true.
If you want, you have to make choices, right?
You do. Yep. You got to understand there's going to be some sweat and blood
There's
involved.
going to be some sweat and blood.
I'm gonna give you a simple case of that. I was out doing my lawn, and I'm busy doing my lawn. I got the weed whacker out, and I went cheap on a weed whacker. I got a $19 weed whacker.
Oh, it's going to be worth about one time.
Yeah. Not only that, the guard came off of it.
Yeah.
When the guard came off of it, I'm like, still got to get this lawn done. Talking about blood and sweat. This is the blood part. I'm already out there sweating. And when the guard came off of it,
Cut you?
the weed whacker, yes, it
Look
did.
at that. Holy
It
smokes,
did.
man. Look
It
at
hit
that.
me so many times. Before I drew it from it, it already hit me like maybe 10, 20 times. But that was the blood involved. Because I went cheap.
The easy and cheap
I went the easy way. So
is
it's
never the best. It's
right.
never
In the
right
army,
way.
we got this army in the way. It's the easy right over the right wrong. It's the easy right over. I mean, it's the hard right over the easy wrong.
There you go.
It's the hard right over the easy wrong all the time. And you got to apply that. You have to apply those
In
principles in
everything
your
in
life.
life.
Yup, and know that it's going to be hard in the beginning. It's going to be hard.
If you want to get to heaven, leading the life that Christ told us to lead is not
it ain't
easy.
It ain't easy.
It's not easy.
That's why the road is so.
If it was easy, the gate to get in would be big, but the gate to get in is little.
And that path that you're talking about,
it's hard road.
It's hard road and it's narrow.
It's a hard.
If it was easy,
road.
that path would be wide because a whole lot of people trying to go in that direction.
Through.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it took me some time to understand that. Being almost 50 years old, but I get it now. I get it and I understand.
Now you got to try and get your kids to get it.
That's hard.
And your grandkids.
That is hard. That's another hard.
Because they want the easy way.
They do, and they fight against it. Tooth and nail, they fight against it.
They see people that are famous, right? Everybody wants to be famous on Instagram or YouTube or Facebook. Yeah, everybody. You know what? A good life is somebody that, to me, that doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah.
Doesn't know if I get up or what I had for dinner. You know? I mean, a good life is privacy.
Yeah, it is. Yep. Privacy. You ain't lying.
You know?
It's yeah. Yeah, you learn these things along the way.
You do. Hey, it was a real pleasure to meet you. I'm going to go home. It's my pleasure to meet you.
Look, he gets to go home when he wants to. Hey, it's me again. I'm at Airguns of Utah. I'm sorry, Airguns of Arizona. I'm sorry about that. Airguns Arizona. And I'm able to take a look at guns that I probably only get to see online at Pyramid Air or those other sites that sell air guns. So check this out. This here, just to see this thing right here in person, I mean, live, man, this is a beautiful, beautiful gun. Look at this. Has the Omega bottle on it. Look at that. Look at that. This is nice. That's nice. And I know y'all know what this is. This is the Daystate Delta Wolf. Now, a lot of people don't like this gun here. They don't like it because it has electronics. And like my boy Lil Ronnie said, he said, man, I don't know if you want to get this because what if you're in the rain and it gets wet in there and then this gets when your electronics is gone. So I'm hoping that, because I really had my mind on getting this particular gun, the Daystate Delta Wolf, had my mind on getting that gun. But I kind of cringed away from it a little bit because of the electronics. And check this out, you turn it on, that's how it turns on. So I'm not sure if this little part of it is waterproof or water resistant, but that's the only thing that kind of scared me away from this Daystate Delta Wolf. But other than that, look at this. You can do your tuning from here. Anything that's going on with this gun, it lets you know right there what's going on with it as far as the velocity coming out of the barrel and everything. I got somebody here. I'll get back with y'all later.
Gorgeous bird. It is your boy, Afro Sniper.